Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. We're on round 2. I hope this works. My internet was crapping out on me. I had to restart the live stream. Hi, Manic Makeup Mama. I'm so glad you're here. Hello. I hope it works, Leanna. So I was just getting ready. I haven't really done anything. I've only talked about my homemade toner. Thank you. I have been working so hard on it. Skincare has been my regiment. Hi, Jamie. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, you know what? You two haven't been in here yet. I just need to change something. Ooh. All right. So, as you were here before, you know that I'm just doing a morning routine. I have moisturized, I have toned, I have put my serum on. So next I'm moving on to eye cream. This is mostly, yes, I made homemade toner. I literally, if you missed that part, I use witch hazel and I put my 4 essential oils in. Frankincense is my key for everything. I love this stuff. It's not cheap. Like this bottle alone is $90 Canadian. Worth it to me, but not to everybody. I do love skincare. So I just put the 4 oils in my toner and away I go. I haven't bought toner in a really long time and I'm really happy about it. So I am going to use this Herx, whatever it's called. Can you see that? I'm just going to use this brightening eye cream, Banana Bright eye cream. Yes. Hello. Hello, Laura. Yeah, so if you guys have been here before, I don't talk about it a lot, but I do use Young Living essential oils. I am a distributor. Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of people would say because it's technically an MLM, a lot of people get really scared of that. I never sell anything at all. If somebody wants something, then that's fine. I always give you information on it, but these are just things that I use, and I like to tell people about them because maybe I will tell you about something that maybe one day you'll like. You can't send it today. Is it because it's a holiday in Canada? Probably. Hi, Miss Kelly. Hello, everybody. If I've missed you coming in, I'm really sorry. This is just me being chill today. I'm on holidays until tomorrow, and I'm really excited. Hello, Meryl. How are you? Yes, thank you, Leanna. Yeah, so I do have my mods. I thought I had everybody kind of set up in here, but now I have everybody set up. So if you're just coming in, thanks for hanging out with us. I will be putting a whole bunch of products on my face that I haven't really used on my channel or I haven't used at all in general. So, oh, sorry, it's Mary. Hi. I'm so sorry I said that wrong. If you're new here, make sure you hang out with us for a little while. Welcome to my channel. If you have been here before, you guys know what I'm like. Hello, April and Pam. I'm going to stop blabbering for a second and I'm going to get right into some makeup. So I've already done all my skincare routine. Next, I'm going to use my Hard Candy. This is my Glamoflauge foundation. I haven't used this in a little while and I really like it. It's a thicker formula. It sits so well on the skin. Hello, living the dream. I'm so excited you guys are all here right now. I'm really glad I did this. I was sitting here and I have to do some filming later. And I was thinking, oh, so I got to put all my makeup on. But what better way to do it than to hang out with you guys while I'm putting my makeup on? This is in the shade Linen. So at first I was very off-put by this type of applicator. However, I've gotten used to it. I am going to try this with a brush. So I've never tried this foundation with a brush before. And, ooh, wow, it really is full coverage. I really like it a lot. But it's not yes, okay, so I haven't tried their primers yet. How are they? I love the setting spray. That's actually what I'm going to use today because I'm using stuff that I haven't really used lately. Yes, it is great coverage. And I like this type of applicator a lot more now than I used to. It's just kind of more sanitary. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put any primer on. Oopsie. Oh well. Skipped a step. Yeah, it is really full coverage. It actually looks like way more on camera, I think, than it is, but oh, it is covering up the red. It says it's a 16-hour wear. Now, I have put that to the test probably for about 10 hours, and I am the worst person I am not comfortable with my ability to say how long something lasts because I have the worst habit through the day. I touch my face, and I know it's really bad that I do that, but I do that a lot. So I'm afraid to say like, oh, it doesn't last, because for the most part, it's probably my fault. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, living dangerously. So I'm just going to put a little bit here, a little bit there. It looks like I'm putting a lot more on my face than I am, but it's like spreading out really well. If you guys haven't already checked out the Morphe Me subscription box, I'm going to just kind of talk about that for a second. This is the foundation brush I got from that subscription, and this is their R6. And I have a lot of foundation brushes that are very similar to this one. This one is hands down the best. There is no streaks on my face. So I am using my Hard Candy Glamouflage 16-hour wear. So I got this at Walmart. It was $6.99 Canadian. Very affordable. Love it. And I'm pairing it today with my Hard Candy serum. And I'm going to use a Hard Candy setting spray, which is awesome because I never use Hard Candy anything. Like ever. I highly recommend it. It's affordable. I'm trying to think of what foundation it's similar to. Let me think about that for a while. So that's that. I didn't pick out a concealer. I will get one though. Yes, I was looking for it, and I am going to find that bronzer. Leanna, sorry. I got really sidetracked there. So I am going to use something that I don't use a lot. It was a Rimmel bronzer, if I'm not. Oh, no. It was a City Color bronzer, wasn't it, Leanna? She got one in one of her hauls, and I was like, ooh, that's so pretty. I went back to Winners, and I couldn't find it, though. So I'm going to use Shape Tape. So if you've ever really hung around with me here, you know that I'm not the biggest fan of this concealer. Anybody that says it doesn't crease, I don't believe you. That's just what I say. Thank you, Jamie. I have tried this so many different ways. We're going to try it today. Maybe I can get it to not crease. So you can see I do have fine lines. They are there. We're just going to dot this very lightly. 1, 2. And that's all I'm going to use, and we're going to go for it. I use this as an eyeshadow primer the most, and that's the way I like to use it because it's just too thick for me. I have never used the Bare Minerals foundation. I have, so it's nice coverage, but you're going to see like the lines. I need to go out and get some new foundations to try. I don't think I've ever tried anything from Bare Minerals. Maybe that'll have to be a brand that I have to try like a full face of. Hello, Amy. I hope you're having a great day. If you guys haven't already connected, please do so. There are some awesome ladies in here. I'm just so excited you guys are all here right now. Okay, so that's that. Now I put it there, and maybe I'm not going to get it to crease. I'm just going to pat it in some more, and then I'm going to go in with some setting powder now. So I am just going to use my Marcel Loose setting powder. I don't have a lot of different setting powders because then I would never use them, like ever. So what I do is I just take this brush. This is my AOA. We're not going to use all the powder. We're going to sit here and tap it for about 3 hours. And I'm just going to take it. I'm going to smooth out the lines. I'm going to try and get rid of them as best I can. And then I'm going to pat. And I'm just going to set the rest of my face. Oh. And which one do you like best, Manic Mama? Setting powder is a game changer. Especially for me. I really like it. So no lines yet, but I can almost guarantee it's this side that always creases. Other concealers don't do that for me. I can use my e.l.f. Camo concealer. I can use my CoverGirl concealer. I can use my Rimmel concealers. I don't ever have the lines. My Maybelline concealers. I don't know what it is about Tarte Shape Tape. It makes me crazy. because I spent a lot of money on it because everybody was like, Tarte Shape Tape, Tarte Shape Tape, Tarte Shape Tape. I'm like, yeah, it just doesn't, it's not for me. Yes, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer is so good. I love it so much. It's the one I have is too light for me right now, so I use it as my eyeshadow base. But I plan on getting the correct shade for me, and I'm so excited because I do love that concealer. All right, so I'm just going to drink my coffee. If I'm taking my time today, it's just because I'm still waking up. I'm shocked that I slept in this long, like so long. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use, this is a product that I've really not used on my channel. It's a nice product, but I just never use it. I don't reach for it. I wish I did. So this is my Cover FX. This is the full face palette that I got in my Boxy Luxe in March. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the contour powder. So that's going to be this one right here. And I'm just going to see if I can carve out my cheekbones a little bit before I put on a bronzer. So, and it comes with a mirror. I love this. This is such a nice concept. It's just not something I would reach for. Now, I'm going on holidays in October. Like I'm going on a cruise. And I think for like something like that, this would be perfect. So yeah, so I'm reading through my comments now. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. The Tarte Shape Tape, it shows every line on your face. Okay, so that's what happens to me. So for contour, I'm just going in really lightly with this AOA brush that I have here with that contour shade. And I'm just going under my cheekbone. I like to measure, like, so if you were to put a brush here, just right under sort of this cheek area. That's where you want to get it. Yes. Cut creases is really, I think, what Tarte Shape Tape is really good for. I've used it for that. So I'm just taking a little bit more and I'm just focusing on the areas that I want to look a little bit lower than the rest of my face. It's got a lot of fallout. Can you guys see that? Like it's all like spreading in. That's the downside with a palette like this. So like if I'm really swirling my brush in, it's not necessarily the most effective. So I'm just taking a little bit on my forehead. Just give it a little bit more dimension. I am going to go under my jawbone like this and just kind of chisel it out. What is your favorite contour or bronzer? Do you guys use any of that? Yes. So I love the blush and I'm really excited to use the blush today. Like, I don't think, have you guys ever seen me use this on camera? Because I don't think I have. And I've tried it on my own before. Like I know I've wore it to work. It's just, it is a really nice contour. I do enjoy this. I'm really excited for that. I'm just going to take a little bit more up here. I'm just dotting it in. I'm going to actually take a bigger brush and kind of smooth that all out. And I'm going to do something you guys have probably never seen me do. I'm going to do a little bit of a nose contour. Just a little bit. So I'm going to take the same color and I'm just going to take a flat brush and I just want to kind of carve out a little bit. Welcome back, Barry. I'm excited you're here. If you're just coming in, make sure you give this a like. Hi, Misty. I'm so excited. Give it a like if you like it. It really does help out. I'm just so excited you guys are here. So I've just kind of carved out my nose, as you can see that. And I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to buff. Just buff a little bit. I just want to give the effect that my nose is a little bit slimmer than it is. Yes, and if you guys don't have each other, connect. Living the Dream, she has like so many awesome lives. I learned so much from her. Amy Cat, she's so much fun. I love her hauls. Misty does amazing unboxings. Barry, I don't have you, but I'm gonna have to check you out. Mary, I think I do have you, and I do need to go back. I'm just so excited. Connect with each other. Is Jamie still here? Is Kelly still here? Check them out too. So that's that. That's my contour. Candace is in here as well. I'm not sure. I'm going to move on. Before I keep using this, I am going to grab a bronzer. And I'm going to let you guys guess which bronzer I'm going to use. Go. And if you've been to my lives or any of my videos before, you probably know what I'm going to use, if I can find it. Oh, Miss Kelly sent you. Oh, yes, the Sunnies are wonderful. The Sunnies have really perked up my YouTube experience. The dollar one, not the dollar one, because I don't know where that is. I can't find the one I want to use. Oh, no. Well, that just put a wrench in my whole plan. I was going to use my butter bronzer, but because I can't find it, this gives me the reason to not use it. So I'm going to use a different one. I'm going to use my e.l.f. This one's a great one. So I am just going to take a big fluffy brush, and this is my favorite part. I love to just kind of light hand, just take it around the edges of your face. Just give you a little bit more of a bronze effect. And then I'm going to take it down on the lower parts as well and focus just here. So if you guys didn't know, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer is my favorite bronzer in the whole world. But I do really like this e.l.f. one as well. The brush. This brush is just one I got. It's by Precision Beauty. This one's from Winners, I want to say. I like big fluffy brushes like this for my bronzer especially. I just find that it really... If you're using bronzer, you want to focus like here on your face. So I like to use a big brush for that. So now I'm bronzed. The next step is going to be blush. So I'm going to go back into my Cover FX. I'm sorry if it's blinding you and I'm dropping things. I am going to go into the blush shade right here, and I'm going to use this brush. This is my Chic blush brush. I got this. See, can you guys see like the fallout that's happening? That's the downside. Now, all powder products can have fallout. That's fine. I'm just going to take the excess here. Like you can see, like there's a lot of excess. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to take what's left on my brush and just focus in right here. It's not showing up on the camera as much as it is in person. I'm finding blush does that on this camera. Like I'm way blushier than it looks there. But I like it. So as far as this blush goes, I have wore it before and I do enjoy it. So I'm just going to catch up. Oh, I love bronzer too. It's like my favorite. All right, so blush is done. Now we're going to move on to highlight. And I was thinking, I have a couple... No, I didn't have a couple options. I only had this. So there's two highlight shades here. This is the first one. It's real gold. Can you guys see that? It's not, no, that's way too gold. Like, look at it. It's too dark for me. Oh, it's kind of chunky. Way too dark for me. So I am going to try out this lighter shade. This one's a little bit more rose gold. I think it'll look a little bit better. It looks the same on here though. Well, we'll just have to see. We're going to see what happens. So I'm going to go into the lighter one. I'm just going to tap, tap, tap. This is my AOA Studio. This is the F30. This came in my bamboo brush set. If you haven't already got some brushes from Shop Massé, I highly recommend it. All right, so that looks really nice, actually. Very reflective. Ooh. I do like this. And when you highlight, you just stick to the top of your cheekbones. So you want to go a little bit higher than where the blush was. And I like to highlight under my brow bones. And then I like to take it down on my nose, just a little, Cupid's bow, and on my chin. And then that's, you've never used a blush or a highlight? Well, I can tell you one thing. Okay, so this is funny about blush. I am naturally red. Like I have a red face. If I don't wear blush, that's fine. My face is red. I'm okay with that. But I spend so much time trying to cover up that red to then put an artificial blush color because it just makes your face look a little bit more even. My sister always says that she's so pale, but she has really red face. So she only uses foundation. And I'm like, no, we got to use some bronzer, some highlight, and some blush. And she always says, I don't want blush because I'm already really red. And I'm like, yeah, but once you put your foundation on, your red doesn't really show through if you're using the right foundation. So that's what I always say. You could really use any brush to highlight. I like to stick, these are the ones I like the best. So I like the small ones like this. This isn't an actual highlight brush. And then you can get like a fan brush. I don't have any of those with me. I will be, it's not going to come for a while, but I do want to use like a brush. I want to make a brush series. So what different types of brushes work for different types of things. So the best blush brushes I've tried, the best bronzing brushes, the contour brushes, et cetera, et cetera. So that will be coming. That's going to take me a little bit more time because I don't have as much stuff. Yes, you can use your fingers to highlight as well. Just tap, tap, tap. Like I'll show you. I'm going to add a little bit more to this side. So I'm going to just take a little bit on my finger and then I'm just going to tap and highlight. Just like that. All right. I don't know why I'm so tired today, but holy moly. Is anyone new here? Oh, you can see my highlight. Thank you. I know I love it so much. So let me know if you're just getting here and we're going to move on. Okay, so this is something I'm actually going to double up the highlight because I'm going to get real crazy today. This highlight I got in a BoxyCharm or an Ipsy that I don't use. And this is from Seat London. It is so pretty. I'm putting it on over top. I don't even care. We're going for it, guys. Yeah, I need more shine. You can never have too much shine. That's not true, but for the purposes of filming and being awesome like me, you can never have too much. I just love this one. It's so pretty. And because it was the single, this is my biggest issue. When they send me singles, it's great. I have my little Z palette here that I put some stuff in, but I always forget to pull it out. Oh, yeah. I am blingy today. I'm super excited. I doubled up the highlight. And then I just like to smooth it out. A little bit there, a little bit there. Yep, and that's what I'm going for. All right. So, yeah, I picked this up from Shop Massé. You can get these. They're like mini Z palettes. If you have singles coming in from any of your subscription boxes, I highly recommend picking up one of these because it's like $6 or something. Oh, thank you so much for hanging out with us, Leanna. Have a great lunch. Oh, that makes me realize how hungry I am. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and hopefully you'll make it back. If not, your next video is on my list of things to check out, so I will be checking that out. So okay, let's recap. So I have put foundation on. Hello, Kaylee. Oh, you just had your breakfast. I should eat my breakfast. It's like 12:30. I slept in today though, so I'm really excited. So if you're just getting here like Kaylee is, I have put on my foundation, which was my Hard Candy foundation, the Glamouflage. I used my Cover FX palette with some bronzer. So my contour, my highlight, and my blush. And what else? Oh, and I used my Seat London highlight to top up. I did a little bit of a contour. I threw some e.l.f. bronzer on top, and now I'm going in for eyeshadow. And okay, so this is the part that I told you guys about. This is makeup that I haven't really used a lot of lately on my channel. And this one was probably, does anybody else have this? So yes, I do love Seat London's stuff. It's like really like, that highlight is so good. And I've used their under eye setting powders before, and those are really good as well. Okay, so this is an eyeshadow palette that I've had for a long time in my collection, and I think I've used it twice, and I'm going to show you why. So when I'm buying an eyeshadow palette, it comes with a brush. That's really nice. It comes with a really nice mirror. However, when I'm buying an eyeshadow palette, I need to be smarter than I was with this one. This one I bought online, and I had never really looked at it. It has some beautiful shades in it, but it doesn't have enough matte shades, so I truly never reach for it. And you have to prime your eyes no matter what when you use this shade. This is my biggest problem with Urban Decay right now. I love some of their other products, but their eyeshadows are such a miss for me. I actually gifted the original palette because I couldn't stand it. So this is the redemption. Will it work? Will I like it? I don't know. Because I can't just use this palette on its own. And that's what drives me nuts. If I'm going to buy an eyeshadow palette for $56 freaking Canadian, I want to be able to use all the shades. So I'm going to attempt to just do my eyes using this. Wish me luck. It might not work. I don't know. But for safety's sake, I am going to put something on my eyes because these eyeshadows crease like you wouldn't believe. Like it drives me insane how much these crease. Yeah. I prefer, if there was like 2 shimmer shades and the rest were matte shades, that would be an easier eye look for me to create. And for the price that I paid, it irritates me so much. I do have some palettes that I want to put into a palette redemption series, and this is one of them. I should have saved the original, but my niece had a friend who was looking for some makeup, and I was like, you know what? Maybe you young 17-year-olds will get more use out of this than I will. So I let her have it. And from what I understand, they like it. So hopefully it works really well for them. I love matte shades. They're seriously my favorite. I love shine on my eyes, but I usually grab like a single eyeshadow or a different palette for something like that. I'm just using this as my. So, okay. The one good thing is one of the matte shades here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Maria. Am I missing anybody? I think I've said hello to everyone who's here. If you're just coming in, hi, welcome. Give us a thumbs up. Share it on your community tab if you can. If not, that's cool. I'm just so excited you guys are here hanging out with me. I'm just putting makeup on my face. This is stuff that I haven't necessarily used. I'm talking about my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette right now, and will it redeem itself? It does come with a brush. I'm going to use that. I am going to go in with the shade Foxy. So this is the matte white, like it's kind of like a banana powder shade. I'm going to take that and I'm going to set my eyes. I'm sure that the look I come up with today is going to be fun. I'm sure this is going to be a beautiful eye look. However, it's just kind of a piss off, like, to be honest. I want a darker matte shade in here. The only matte shade that I can use is in the shade Tease, and it is like a matte, like mauve. Like it's kind of like a dark, it's cool tone. And I think that's what my problem is. So, one thing I'm going to say about this foundation is can't tell if you guys can see. It's having a hard time on my nose. Like my nose is the least, it's having a hard time sticking there. I might have to repurchase. I picked this up last year, and look at how much I've used it. I wish I could use more. All right. Well, we're going to see what we can do. Hello, Misty. So I'm going to take this as my Morphe brush this is my R32, and I'm going to take that shade and I'm going to buff it in and see what happens. When I do my eyeshadow, I like to just take a transition shade like this one, and I like to focus it just in the crease, back and forth windshield wiper motions, just like that. And it doesn't look bad. Oh, it's cool tone, though. I think that's probably my biggest issue. It has way more pigment than you think it would. It's just that now, so I've done my crease shade. And if I want to deepen up the outer corner with something that isn't a shimmer, I cannot do that with this palette. And that's really what bothers me the most. And you know what? I don't know. I kind of want to try the Reloaded palette, but then I'm constantly afraid that it's going to be a repeat of buying this one. Actually, this is looking better on camera than I expected. It is picking up the color. It's going in. I can make it work. I can make anything work. But it's just a matter of, is it worth the money? All right. So I've got that in there. I'm just going to keep buffing. Here's another thing. It's patchy. You can't tell so much on camera, but it's like, it's not as smooth. Thank you so much. It's not what I want. All right, we're going for it. We're just going to do something crazy here. And I'm going to take this shade here, Busted. It's not a matte shade. And I'm going to take a little bit on this brush still, so this one, and I'm going to just focus it right here. And I'm just going to tap it in. Tap, 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 tap. So it looks okay. It's just, it's not my favorite. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I could buy a CoverGirl palette for $10 at the drugstore that first of all, it has more matte shades that you can use. It works better. And it's a lot flipping cheaper. Like, this is hard to use. Like, if you've ever watched a Get Ready With Me before, this is taking me longer than it should. Especially considering I'm only going to use 3 shades. Got a lot of fallout underneath. You know what? I don't think I can redeem this palette, and I don't know why. Do you love Urban Decay shadows? Is that something, like, do you like them? No matter what I do, I have to fix under here now. It looks better on camera than it does in real life. Okay, you know what? I've made a decision. I'm putting it away because it's driving me nuts. There is going to be a redemption to this, and I'm going to show you what it is. I'm going to fix this because this just looks like crap to me. I might be a little bit dramatic. I will fix it. I'm going to take a Morphe brush, and I'm going to go into my Real Her palette. This is a palette redemption that, seriously, guys, I'm glad I brought this palette back out. If you haven't heard of this brand, I got this in FabFitFun, and I've been reaching for it more and more. It has a lot of nice matte shades, like this one, Invincible, here in the corner. I'm going to take it in, and I'm going to see if I can just smooth out these freaking lines. Like, you can't tell, but it is patchy. For $56 Canadian, I expect so much more from an eyeshadow. And I'm just going to see if I can smooth out those lines a little bit. This is a totally different shade. That is okay because I'm going over. Thank you so much, Maria. I'm sure it looks great on camera, and it actually does look way better on camera than it does to me. All right. So I'm going to leave the eyeshadow alone now for a second, and I'm going to grab a product that I haven't used on my channel in a while. So these are my AOA Studio. These are the velour eyeshadows. When I first got these, like, I was like talking about them nonstop. Look at that. These are so freaking good for $1. Look, I'm just gonna, yeah, right there. You see that? That's a good eyeshadow. And this one cost $1, and it's going to fix the problem. Hi, Danny. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm doing great. Make sure you guys are connecting. Okay, so I'm using my AOA Studio. This is going to go on my eyeballs now, and it's going to fix this stupid eyeshadow. I'm sorry, I'm getting really upset about my eyeshadow today. It is so windy here. I can hear them talking down there. I had to close all the windows. It was so windy that I got a big gust of wind, and it like blew this sign off. You see that right there? Like the wind came and it blew it off. All right, so same thing, just taking the velour eyeshadow. This is such a cool formula. It's like a cream to powder shadow, and it's $1, like I said, and it is so pigmented. It doesn't crease. It loves me, and I love it. So I'm just taking it on the lid. I don't usually go all the way to the edge. I like to leave that, but this eyeshadow look needs some redemption. Make sure you guys are coming in. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. All right. And there we go. That's it. I'm not touching my eyes anymore. So moral of the story, I'm really glad I did this, and I'm really glad that I got to interact with people while I was doing it, because that was my redemption for it. There is no redemption for this. Makes me really sad. I know people that will get beautiful use out of the eyeshadow palette, but for me, as somebody who is sitting on YouTube talking about makeup and telling you what I think you should buy, I wouldn't suggest this because I bought it and I'm not really happy with it. I want to love it. I look at it all the time and I'm like, maybe today's the day. Maybe today's the day. Yes, Maria, do a Shop Massé haul. You should totally make a video. That's awesome. I'm so excited. Okay, so my eyes are so much better now that I use that Shop Massé eyeshadow. So $56, $1. Ooh. Like that makes me a little bit like, it makes my brain hurt when I think about some of the things I've spent money on, just because everybody's like, this is so good and that's so good. And then I get it and I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. And I can't get behind it. I can't get behind these Urban Decay palettes. Maybe one day I'll get another one and it'll redeem me, but I don't have any hopes. When I see them, they go on sale and I'm like, no, I'm not going to buy it because it's just not worth it to me. Do you guys have any eyeshadow? Like, do you have makeup products that you like truly hate? I will be doing a full face of makeup I don't like, and you're probably going to see this in it. I just need to get more makeup because I've got rid of a whole bunch of stuff I didn't like, but I do have stuff that I don't like. So that will definitely be a video coming up. And I'm hoping that some of my ladies here will be doing a collab for that. So we'll check that out and it will be coming. Sorry, I just need to fix a few things. Make sure I have all my rays in here. All right. Oh, Kaylee, you should totally do the full face of stuff you hate. We should collab on that. I know that I have some other friends that want to do it, but you just let me know. Okay, so I have done this. I am not doing eyeliner today because I don't want to. But that's okay. So now I'm going to curl my eyelashes and I'm going to use a mascara that I really haven't used a lot on camera. Yes. Let's do it. Another thing I love about this stupid palette that I hated for so long that I love now, this one has redeemed itself. I have redeemed myself with this palette, is it has this full, like this good size mirror. It's just perfect, especially when I'm filming. So this is just my eyelash curler that I got in one of my surprise mystery bag hauls. Oh yes, if you haven't grabbed up some of these ladies that are in here, make sure you do that. There are some awesome channels and I'm just so excited that you were all here with me. So I'm just curling my eyelashes. Now I'm doing something a little different. I'm aiming to I'm seeing how long I want to see if I can reach like 50 minutes today for this. So I am taking my time a little bit more just because I don't really have anything to do. I have a few videos to film, but that's why I'm doing my makeup right now, so that I don't have to, because it makes more sense, especially when I'm home. And I know a lot of people have encouraged me to do more lives, and that's something I really do want to do. So that's why this is fun for me. Okay. Stop talking, Amanda, and start putting makeup on your face. So this is my Smashbox. This is the Photo Finish Lash Primer. So I'm going to use this first. I never use an eyelash primer. I should. But I would never buy one. But this one I like so much that I've actually thought about buying it. So now you can see like there's some lines here from that Tarte Shape Tape. I have used this primer with other mascaras, and sometimes it really works. Sometimes it doesn't. You gotta be careful. That was something I didn't realize, that this might not be a good primer for all mascaras. I used it with another one, and it was like gross. I do like it, and so I'm going to use my Smashbox Superfan Mascara. I like this one. I never wear it enough, though. That's the problem with doing this. Like my channel, now that I have all this new stuff that I'm getting, and I'm using up a lot of my collection, which is awesome, but I feel that if I don't sit down and do this type of video where I'm like, hey, let's put some stuff on my face that I haven't put on my face before or for a while, that it just sits in my drawer and it doesn't get used. So at least if I'm doing a live like this, like I'm using it functionally. You know what I mean? Especially on like regular days. Like when I go to work, I'm not playing with makeup. I don't try a whole lot of new stuff when I go to work because I want something that I know is going to work. I want something that I know is going to hold up through my day. I don't have like a sit down at a like in an office type of job. I work in a school. I work in a high school. I spend all morning in a wood shop, which is awesome, but I'm always on my feet. So I'm always busy. And you know, there's like sawdust sticking to me. So I have to be very careful. I did have a situation where a whole pile of sawdust fell on me one day. That was really good. It was a real good day. It wasn't at all because I was so itchy. Yes. Oh, the high school. Are you going to do your makeup? Yes. I need to do a YouTube made me buy it video. I'm really excited. I want to do a how I did my makeup in high school half face versus how I do my makeup now. And I think it's going to be absolutely hilarious. Like I'm trying to like think back and I'm like, there was really not a whole lot going on in high school. But whatever I was wearing on my face looked like crap. I'll tell you that much right now. I never had the patience to learn. Sorry, I'm rambling. Yeah, I work in a high school. It's not as awesome as you think it would be. It's fun though. I do have a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Did anybody else used to call foundation cover up? Because that is what we called it. My sister and I were talking about it and I was like, we used to call it cover up because that's what it was. It wasn't a foundation for your makeup. It was to cover up all the crap you didn't want people to see. And let me tell you, we did a terrible job at covering anything up. So that's the mascara. I like this mascara. I do need to curl my eyelashes again though. I want to talk about this nail polish for a second. I got this the other day. Actually, I think I did it in a haul. Oh my gosh, I know. Okay, has anybody seen Jamie French's If Beauty Gurus Existed in 1999? I had never seen her before, and I love her. Yeah, I got really excited there. I love her. Yeah, foundation didn't exist. Okay, so I got this nail polish the other day. I think I did a haul. It would have been my mini haul that I posted a couple weeks ago. And I was just like digging through stuff. I was trying to paint my nails yesterday and look at my nails. This was $1.25. It's LA Colors. This is the jelly formula. This is the Color Craze. And I'm obsessed with it. I put it on yesterday and I was like, I want to go buy them all. I want to go back and I want to buy every flippin' shade because if I can find good nail polish for cheap that looks good, score! Because I don't have the patience to use something expensive and then have it be crap. Yes, Jamie French, she is hilarious. If you have not checked her out yet, please do. She's amazing. You wanted to be a teacher. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I never wanted to work with children. It's weird how that's all I've ever done. Like, that's all I've ever done. I taught swimming when I was a kid. Like when I was a teenager, I was a swimming instructor and I specialized with any kids that we ever got that had like special needs. I just had I was good with them. So I always got them. And then through that, I went to school for children, working with children with autism. So I have a background in behavioral science. And then from there, I decided I wanted to work for the school board. And now I'm an educational assistant and I love it. I do love my job, like a lot. It's pretty great. And I do have fun. I like elementary. I like little kids a lot, but being in high school is not so bad. Ooh, I'm going to have to try that out. Yeah, so it's Jamie French that you want to look up, Maria. She is hilarious. Oh, you're a French teacher. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Okay. So now I'm going to move on to lips. And lips are going to be real easy today. This is a product that I love. If you haven't already heard me talk about it, it is by Rimmel. This is in shade 8. This is their long-lasting finish. This is the Kate lipstick. It is, where do I want to swatch this for you? It is the nicest net neutral pink shade I own, and I wear it all the time. I don't wear it on camera a lot, though, and I don't know why. So I'm going to put a lip liner on, and we're going to pop this on my lips, and then I'm going to do my brows, and then we're going to chat. So I'm just going to take my Essence lip liner. This is in the shade Wish Me a Rose. I really love these. I'm sure you know that if you've heard me talk about anything. You didn't take French. Okay, so that's so interesting. If you're in Canada, our prerequisite second language is French because we are a bilingual country. So unless you get exempt from it, in Ontario at least, French it's a prerequisite course that we have to take. And I do know that a lot of states, it's opposite, so it would be Spanish. So that's interesting. Kaylee, do you mind me asking where you're from? I would love to learn Spanish. French was always my one of my favorite subjects. My mom was French. Like my whole family is from the East Coast. We're Acadian French. Hi, little Miss Nat. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. I just finished putting some makeup on. Hello, Janet. Welcome. I'm just putting some lip liner on and some lipstick, and we're just chatting about stuff. Awesome. Oh, so you live in Texas, and oh, cool. I've been to Texas once, and we went on a cruise. So we had to go to Galveston, and I remember Texas was not what I thought it was going to be. I was like, this is awesome. It was just so different. And we only got to go for the one night, which sucked because we all wanted to stay. But we got to go on a cruise, which was awesome. But I really liked it. And I've always said I want to go back. Like I want to go to Texas for at least a week. And I want to go to like so many states. I want to go to all the states. I've really only driven from Ontario to Florida. So like all the eastern states I've driven through, like along the coast, but I've never been anywhere in the West. Please don't just. Okay. What is it with Galveston? We thought it was hilarious there. We thought it was so much fun. Oh, no. I loved it there. I thought it was beautiful. Like, really liked it. Because we went on our cruise, which was a really funny story. And I just like it was just so beautiful there. Like, that was my biggest thing. When we went to Texas, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh, see, and we went and we didn't really see the water because we were going on the cruise. So we just stayed there. We did have a horror story with a hotel there. My mom tried to get, because what we did was we went on a cruise for my dad's 50th birthday, and it was a surprise to him. I'm using my AOA Studio brow sculpting pencil right now. We went there. We were surprising my dad. So they were already in Galveston. And he had no idea that we were just down the street, but we had to stay in like this crappy Ramada. Hello! Not quite like Joey. Welcome. I'm just putting some makeup on. I'm just doing my brows. My least favorite part. If there's a step that I will forget, it'll be my brows. I never put my lipstick on. That's weird. Who just starts a step and then skips? All right, so that's that. I'm going to put my Kate lipstick on. How's everyone doing today? Do you guys all have each other? Bye, Misty. I'll see you later. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's just such a pretty shade. Such a nice pinky nude. I never do the inner corner highlight. I'm terrible. Now that you say that, I'm going to do it, but it's just a step that I've never done really. I do sometimes, What can I use? Oh, you know what? I'm just going to take a little bit of highlight, actually. And I'm going to take this Urban Decay brush and take a little bit of Pretty Vulgar. Love this highlight, by the way. Love it. Bye, Amy. Have a great day. Just top that in there. Oh, that's so pretty. All right. So guess what, guys? I am done my makeup. I am going to grab my setting spray. Like I said, we're keeping it a hard candy kind of theme right now. So this is the Brighten. This is the Sheer Envy Brightening and Setting Spray plus vitamin C plus rose water. It is said to be 12-hour long wear and hydration. This is by Hard Candy. I am going to spray this on my face. One thing I will say, it feels kind of sticky. Oh, I'm glad you grabbed Amy. You will love her. I'm actually going to make you a moderator. So I'm just going to look for my fan. I don't know where it is, so I'm going to use my mirror. Sorry, I'm like shaking everything, so just hold it out. And your makeup will stay in place all day. Just fan it off. It smells terrible. But it like glues your makeup to your face. It reminds me of hairspray, this one. And what I do is, so just to tap all the excess in, I'm going to take my sponge now. I'm going to take the clean side and I'm just going to tap it in. It really, it makes your makeup last so much longer if you do it this way. I'm trying to remember who I saw do that. I think it was Tati. And now it's all locked in for the rest of the day. Yes, this is my one of my AOA sponges. This is the Mochi Blender. I love these ones. They expand. They get so big, but there's so much like surface area to use them. I highly recommend, if you haven't checked out a Shop Mascara, and you're in Texas, so they are there. Like they actually have stores there, which I want to go to Texas and see one. Sorry. Yeah, so these sponges are the best sponges. I love them. They're the only ones I use. I got a beauty blender in my my Tribe box last month, and it's awesome, but it's not as good. These ones are better. Oh, your face isn't big, but I will say this one's a lot easier to use than a beauty blender because it has so much more surface area that it works out a lot better. All right, so we have been here almost an hour. I'm impressed with myself. So this is my final look. I'm going to film some videos today. And I'm definitely going live tonight. So if you guys don't already know and you're watching right now, I go live every Monday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I hope you can be here. I'm not sure what mask I want to use today. I'm thinking maybe, like, I really don't know. I was thinking of possibly using my new Wander mask, or I've used that 100 times. I don't want to use that one. I was also thinking about using another L'Oreal mask that I haven't used on camera. This isn't a mask. This is the Sugar Scrub. I'm obsessed with L'Oreal products lately. Is anybody else? Like, their face masks are so good. Their skincare, I'm like, they are just killing it. Yes, I'm thinking I might do the Wander mask. I haven't done a peel-off mask on film yet, so I'm excited. Now, if you were here when I was putting on the Tarte Shape Tape, as you can see, like, I am a little bit, I have lines here, and it makes me so, go away. I'm a little bit puffier today, too, than I normally am. Yeah, I think I'll probably do the Wander mask, unless I do have to go to the store later, and if I find a different one, I might buy it. I'm really bad at that. I go to the store and the first thing I do, I'm like, skincare, new masks, because they're everywhere right now. Does anyone remember when you couldn't get face masks like anywhere? Because I do. They were not common. You'd get the odd brand that would have them. I live in Canada, so I don't know if that's why, but I've always had a harder time finding face masks, and now they're everywhere. Bye, Miss Nat. I'm so glad that you came to hang out with us. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I think I'm going to go. I have some videos to film. So give me a thumbs up for that. So I've got like swatches everywhere. That's lipstick. I've got some highlights here. Need to wash my arms off is what I need to do. Oh, and see, we didn't have dollar masks at Walmart. Like that's like we just started getting them. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. This was awesome. I love doing this. It is just so much fun. I cannot wait till tonight. So if you guys can, please come hang out with me later, and I will see you tonight. Thank you so much, and I hope you like my final makeup look. And make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Influencer if you already don't. It's all linked in my description boxes, and I will follow you back. So just let me know, send me a message, and I will see you guys later. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to go do something with my hair now, and I will talk to you all later. Oh, hi, Black Sheep. I'm sorry, we're all leaving. I am doing another live tonight at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I really hope you can hang out with us. I can't wait till later, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye, guys.